Welcome to my channel. Do you ever freeze when someone speaks to you in English? You know the words. You studied the grammar. You even understand what they said. But still, your mouth doesn't move. You want to answer, but you just can't. Your brain is thinking in your language, not in English, and you feel stuck. Maybe a little nervous, maybe even embarrassed. If that sounds like you, don't worry. You're not alone, and this video is made for you. Today, you're going to practice English conversation the right way, the natural way. You won't just learn grammar rules. You won't memorize boring vocabulary. You'll hear how Americans really speak, and step by step, you'll practice speaking, too. Many of my students tell me, I understand English, but I can't speak it. That's a very common problem. The truth is, understanding and speaking are different skills. To speak well, you need to train your mouth, your ears, and even your thinking. You need to speak English in your daily life, not just in the classroom. So, in this video, you'll do exactly that. We will practice real conversations, simple, natural, and useful. I will help you learn the most common phrases Americans use every day. I'll also show you how to sound more natural when you speak. How to use tone, tisors, it, rhythm, and everyday expressions like, hey, how's it going? Or, you know what I mean? Don't worry if you're a beginner. I will explain everything clearly and slowly. Just follow along and speak with me. By the end of this video, you'll feel more confident and ready to speak English with anyone, anytime. So grab a notebook, relax, and most importantly, stay till the end. Let's begin. Day Chapter E. How Americans actually speak, not what you learn in books. When you learn English in school, you probably learn sentences like, hello, how are you? I am fine, thank you. And you? But let me ask you something honestly. Have you ever heard real people, especially Americans, talk like that? Not often, right? That's because the way Americans speak in real life is different from what we see in textbooks. Oh, it's faster. It's more relaxed. It's full of short forms, contractions, and what we call reductions. This means many sounds are cut, joined together, or changed. When people speak, and here's the big surprise for many learners. This is not bad English. This is not lazy English. This is English, the real English that people use every day. Elogar. Let me give you an example. In a textbook, you may learn, I am going to eat. But in real American English, you'll hear, I'm gonna eat. We say, gonna, instead of going to. This is very normal. Every American uses it. Your teacher, your doctor, even your boss. Another example. Do you want to come? Becomes do you want to come? Want to becomes wanna. And it doesn't stop there. Let me help you becomes. Let me help you. Give me that becomes gimme that. Now you might think, wait, Is this lazy English? No, it's just natural. Every language has fast, everyday speech. In English, this is how people talk when they are comfortable, relaxed, and speaking casually. So, if you want to understand American English better and speak it more naturally, you need to know these forms, and you need to practice them. Let's do a few together now. I'll say it slowly first, then naturally. You can repeat after me. Ready? I am going to call him. I'm gonna call him. Do you want to eat now? Pruh. Do you want to eat now? Let me see that. Let me see that. Good. You're doing great. Now, let's talk about pronunciation. In school, you may have learned that every word is clearly spoken and that each syllable is stressed equally. But again, that's not how real speech works. In English, especially American English, we use sentence stress. This means we don't say every word with the same force. We stress the important words, usually the nouns, verbs, adjectives, and adverbs. The other words like a, the, to, is become weak or almost disappear. Ward. Here's an example. I want to go to the store. In real speech, this sounds like I want to go to the store. Notice how wanna and store are stronger, and the other words are softer. Let's practice this together. Listen and repeat after me. I'm gonna get a coffee. You want to join me? Let me check my schedule. Try to copy the rhythm, not just the words. This is how you start sounding more like a native speaker. Now, let's try a short conversation. This will help you hear these real speech patterns in action. I'll read both parts first. Then we'll practice together. 1 mini conversation practice at the coffee shop. Hey, what's up? B, not much. I'm gonna grab a coffee. A, cool. You want to get something for me too? B, sure. Let me see what they have. Thanks. I'll pay you back later. B, no worries. Now you try. Repeat each line after me, one by one. Hey, what's up? B, not much. I'm gonna grab a coffee. A, cool. You want to get something for me too? B, sure. Let me see what they have. A, thanks. I'll pay you back later. B, no worries. Great job. If this felt a little fast, don't worry. Just rewind the video and practice again. That's how you improve. One sentence at a time. Now here's the most important thing to remember from this chapter. If you only learn English from textbooks, you will understand only slow English. But in the real world, in movies, in conversations, on the street, people speak fast, relaxed, and with lots of contractions and reductions. So don't be surprised when someone says, "Let me get you something," instead of, "Let me get you something." That's just American English. The good news is, you don't have to learn thousands of new words. You just have to recognize how words change in real speech. And the best way to do that is to listen more and speak more. Talk to yourself. Practice with friends. Listen to simple conversations. And most of all, repeat, repeat, repeat. Repetition is your best friend. In the next chapter, we'll go even deeper. You'll learn the most common, natural, American phrases that every beginner should know. These are phrases you'll hear every day, and you'll be able to use them right away. So, keep watching, and let's keep practicing together. D. Chapter R. Most common American phrases. You must yet know. When my students ask me, how can I sound more natural in English? I always give the same answer. Learn the real expressions that Americans use every day. Not just the grammar, not just the big vocabulary. You need the small words, the real phrases. Why? Because that's how people actually talk. You can know Ling English words and still sound strange if you use the wrong phrases. But if you learn just arseful expressions, you can have good conversations, polite, relaxed, and friendly. These are the building blocks of real American English. Let's look at some examples. I'll teach you the phrase, explain it, then we'll practice together. Ready? The first phrase is, Dahong, could I get a? This is a polite and common way to order something. You can use it in a coffee shop, in a restaurant, or even in a store. Not natural, I want coffee. Natural. Could I get a coffee, please? Can you hear the difference? One sounds like a demand. Sounds friendly and polite. Americans usually use soft, polite requests like this. Not because they are scared, but because it sounds more respectful. Repeat after me. Could I get a coffee, please? Could I get a bottle of water? Could I get the menu? The second phrase is, Duong sounds good. This is a simple way to say okay, or I agree. Example A. Let's meet at Sen. B. Sounds good. You can also say it when you like an idea. A. We can watch a movie later. B. Sounds good. Repeat after me. Sounds good. Yeah, sounds good to me. Notice how relaxed and natural it feels. Not too formal. Not too serious. Just easygoing, like a real conversation. The third phrase is, you know what I mean? This is something people say at the end of a sentence. It means. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you agree with me? It's casual and friendly. It helps keep the conversation going. Example, sometimes I just need a break from everything. You know what I mean? He talks a lot, but he never listens. You know what I mean? Repeat after me. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know what you mean. This phrase helps you connect with people. It's like saying, I think we feel the same. Let's try another one. Zhang. Let me see. Americans use this when they are thinking. It gives them time to pause and consider something. You can use it when you check your schedule, think about a choice, or try to remember something. Example. Let me see. I think I'm free on Friday. Let me see what we have. In the kitchen. Repeat after me. Let me see. Let me think. This is a great way to sound more natural instead of just saying, ooh, or staying silent. Now here's one of my favorites. Come dung. No worries. It's a way to say, it's okay, or don't worry about it. It's very common in the US. When someone apologizes, example, A, sorry I'm late. B, no worries. Or A, thanks for waiting. B, no worries. It's short, casual, and very friendly. Repeat after me. No worries. Hey, no worries at all. Now let's practice these in a short conversation. Lindit mini conversation practice. In a coffee shop. A, hi. Could I get a medium coffee, please? B, sure. Anything else? A, let me see. No, that's it. B, okay. Send down one lings. A, hands cash. Here you go. B, thanks. A, no worries. B will call your name when it's ready. A, sounds good. Thanks. Now repeat after me. I'll say each line slowly. Hi. Could I get a medium coffee, please? B, sure. Anything else? Let me see. No, that's it. Bree, okay, sendeng wulings. Here you go. B, thanks. A, no worries. B, we'll call your name when it's ready. A, sounds good. Thanks. See how natural that sounds? You didn't need big grammar. You didn't need big vocabulary. You just needed the right phrases. Here's something important to remember. Your tone and phrases matter more than perfect grammar. You can say, I want coffee, and people will understand you. But when you say, could I get a coffee, please? You don't just sound correct. You sound kind, polite, and confident. That's how Americans speak. And that's how you will speak too, with practice. In the next chapter, we'll take these phrases and use them in real-life situations. You'll practice full conversations at a restaurant, in a store, and meeting new people. That's when things get really fun and really useful. So stay with me, and let's keep going. Keep going. Dung Chapter Sen. Conversation practice in real life. Situations. Many learners tell me, I want to speak English, but I don't know what to say in real life. That's a common problem, and a good one. Why? Because it means you're ready. You don't just want grammar. You want to talk. That's what this chapter is about. We'll practice real conversations, the kind you have every day. In a supermarket, at a restaurant, meeting someone for the first time. These are simple, everyday moments, but if you can speak in these moments, you're on the right path. Because real conversation is not about big words. It's about small talk, polite phrases, and friendly tone. So let's begin. Situation E at the supermarket. Let's say you bump into someone you know at the grocery store. How do you start the conversation? In English, the most common way is not. How do you do? That's old and formal. We usually say, hey, how's it going? Or hey, what's up? These don't need a deep answer. Just a short reply is fine. Example A, hey, how's it going? B, pretty good, just grabbing some groceries. You? Ah, same here. Just needed a few things. Now, let's break it down. Repeat after me, line by line. Hey, how's it going? Pretty good. Just grabbing some groceries. You? Same here. Just needed a few things. Try it again. This time, say both parts. Speak out loud. Yes, really out loud. Don't worry if no one's around. This is your practice time. Good job. You can also say, not bad, or doing all right. These are casual, friendly answers to how's it going? Dirt situation are in a restaurant. Let's imagine you walk into a restaurant. What do you say? You. Hi. Table for one, please. Host, sure, right this way. You. Thanks. Simple, right? Now, when the server comes, they might say, can I get you something to drink? You can say, yes, water, please. Or, just water for now. For now. Thanks. Let's continue the conversation. Server. Are you ready to order? You. Yes. Could I get the chicken sandwich, please? Server. Of course. You. Thanks. Notice again, could I get? Very polite, very common. It sounds much better than I want. Now let's repeat the full conversation. Ready? Hi. Table for one, please. Sure. Right this way. Thanks. Can I get you something to drink? Just water for now. Thanks. Are you ready to order? Yay. Yes. Could I get the chicken sandwich, please? Of course. Thanks. Nice. That's exactly how a normal restaurant conversation sounds. Situation sen. Meeting someone new? This is a big one. When you meet someone for the first time, you want to be friendly. Not too formal, not too casual. Here's how it usually goes. A. Hi, I'm Sarah. B. Nice to meet you, Sarah. I'm Jake. A. Nice to meet you too. That's it. Then maybe some small talk. A. So, where are you from? B. I'm from Chicago. You? A. I'm from LA, but I live here now. Repeat it with me. Hi, I'm Sarah. Nice to meet you, Sarah. I'm Jake. Nice to meet you too. So, where are you from? I'm from Chicago. You? I'm from LA, but I live here now. You can use this conversation anytime you meet someone new. At work, at school, at a party. Dake useful phrases for real-life speaking. Now let's talk about san powerful, polite words you should always keep ready. A. Thank you. Say it often, even for small things. Sorry. Use it to show respect when you make a mistake or interrupt someone. San. Excuse me. Use it to ask for attention or when you didn't hear something. Examples. Thank you so much. Sorry. Can you say that again? Excuse me. Where's the restroom? Let's practice these. Thanks. Thank you so much. Sorry. I didn't catch that. Excuse me. Can I get through? These simple phrases show respect and kindness, and they're used all the time. Time to speak alone. Now it's your turn. I'll say the situation, and you say what you would say. Try your best. Ready? You walk into a cafe. The barista says, "Hi, what can I get for you?" Your turn. Say your line out loud. You see an old friend in the supermarket. They say, "Hey, how's it going?" Your turn. Answer them naturally. You meet someone new at work. They say, "Hi, I'm Alex." Your turn. Respond and start a short conversation. Well done. You just practiced real English. It's not just reading or listening. You're talking. You're becoming more confident, more fluent, and more natural. This is the peak moment. Many learners realize here, I can speak. I just needed the right words and a little practice. So be proud of yourself. You're not just watching, you're doing it. In the next chapter, we'll go deeper into how you now sound. Not just the words, what the music of English. You'll learn intonation, emotion, and rhythm. That's how we sound polite, friendly, excited, or serious. Just with our voice. Stick with me. We're getting better every minute. Den chapter Sir. American intonation, how to sound natural. Now that you've practiced speaking English in real-life situations, there's one important skill you need to learn. And this one is powerful. It's called intonation. What is intonation? Intonation is the music of English. It's the way your voice goes up and down. When you speak, it shows your feeling, your mood, and your meaning, even if the words don't change. In fact, you can say the same sentence in different ways, just by changing your tone, and it can mean something completely different. Let me show you. Imagine this sentence. You're going now. Say it with a flat voice, no feeling, just robotic. You're going. It sounds boring, right? No emotion, no life. But now, say it with a rising tone at the end. You're going. Now it becomes a question. You're surprised. Now, say it with a neutral tone. Just sharing information. You're going. Now it's a statement, a fact. And now, say it with a little bit of anger or shock. You're going? Now it becomes emotional. Maybe you're upset or shocked. Same words, different feelings, just from tone. This is why intonation is so important in American English. True. It's not just what you say, it's how you say it. Let's break it down into a few easy parts. First, in American English, there are two main types of intonation. M, E. Rising intonation when your voice goes up at the end. R. Falling intonation when your voice goes down at the end. We usually use rising intonation for yes, no questions, checking if something is correct, showing surprise or curiosity examples. Are you coming? Voice rises at the end. Is this your book? Really? Now try it. Repeat after me with a rising tone. Are you serious? Do you like it? Can I help you? Can you hear the rise at the end? Good. Now let's talk about falling intonation. We use falling tone when we make statements, give commands, ask, watch questions like who, what, when, why, exam, where plays, I'm going to the store. Falling at the end. Close the door, please. What time is it? Now you try. Where are you from? I like your jacket. It's over there. Perfect. Now here's something fun. Try saying this sentence with 3 different emotions, just by changing your tone. The sentence is, I didn't say that. First, say it as a simple fact. I say B. I didn't say that. Now, say it like you're angry or annoyed. I didn't say that. Now, say it like you're confused or surprised. I didn't say that? Wow, right we did? You didn't change any words. But the meaning changed completely. Grammar. This is the moment when many learners feel the spike. They realize English isn't just words and grammar. It's a living language. It has feeling. It has rhythm. And if you want to sound natural, not robotic, you have to learn the rhythm too. Let's practice some short conversations using intonation. Tum example. E. A. Hey, how are you? Rising tone. Friendly B. I'm good. Thanks. You? Falling tone. Calm tum example R. A. Did you finish the project? Rising. Question. B. Not yet. I'll send it tonight. Falling. Statement tum example sen. A. Really? Rising. Surprise. B. Yes, it's true. Falling. Confirming. Now it's your turn. Repeat each line after me and focus on how your voice moves. Are you ready? Up. Let's go. Down, you did it? Up. Yes, I did. Down, that's amazing. Up, down. Excitement! Good! You're not just speaking English now. You're feeling it. Let's talk about one more important skill, pausing. In your language, you probably speak smoothly without thinking about it. But in English, using short pauses at the right time helps people understand you better, and it helps you sound more natural. We usually pause after commas, between ideas, before answering a question. Example, so, what do you think? Pause builds interest. Well, I'm not sure. Pause shows you're thinking. Let me check. Okay. I'm free. Practice this with me. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe around woo? I'm not sure. Maybe ask him? These small pauses make your speaking calm, clear, and confident. Here's the truth. Many learners speak English like a robot. They say all the words with the same speed, same volume, same tone. But that's not how English works. English has music. It has rhythm. And when you learn that rhythm, your English starts to sound alive. Don't worry about being perfect. Just start noticing the rise and fall. Start copying the tone. Speak with feeling. Use your voice like an instrument. In the next chapter, I'll show you how to practice this every day. Even if you don't live in an English-speaking country, because remember, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to keep speaking. Let's keep going. Chapter Woo, practice daily. Build your confidence step by step. So now you've learned how Americans actually speak. You've learned common phrases, real-life conversations, and how to use intonation and tone to sound natural. That's amazing. But here's the big question most learners ask me next. How do I remember all this? How can I keep improving if I don't live in an English-speaking country? And my answer is always the same: practice. A little bit. Every single day. You don't need to study for hours. You don't need a perfect teacher. You don't even need a speaking partner every time. What you need is consistency. Small. Daily habits. Things you can do anywhere, anytime. No pressure. Just practice. So in this final chapter, I'm going to give you 4 simple, powerful ways to practice English every day, even if you're busy, even if you're shy, even if you think your English isn't good enough yet. Let's begin. Bob E. Mirror talk, just minutes a day, stand in front of a mirror. Yes, really. Look at yourself and speak in English. Just for minutes. You can talk about anything. What you're going to do today, how you feel, what you ate for breakfast, what you watched on TV. It doesn't matter what you say. What matters is that you speak. Why the mirror? Because it helps you get used to seeing yourself speak English. It builds confidence. It feels real. You stop thinking in your language and start thinking in English. Here's a simple example. Okay, I'm feeling a little tired today, but I have a lot of things to do. First, I'll make some coffee. Then I'll check my emails. Just like that. It's like having a conversation with yourself. Start with 1 minute, then 2, then 5. You'll see results very quickly. Day R. Talk to yourself while doing chores. Yes, you read that right. When you're washing the dishes, folding laundry, walking the dog, speak English out loud. Use that time to practice. Say what you're doing. Eat. I'm folding the red shirt now. It's still a little wet. Okay. Socks next. Or say what you're thinking. I need to go shopping later. What do I need? eggs, milk, maybe some fruit. You. This kind of practice feels natural, and it connects English to your daily life. That's what fluency is. Using English in real moments. Cameron San, record your voice. Then compare. Most learners don't like hearing their own voice in English. But this is one of the best ways to improve. Use your phone. Record yourself reading a short conversation, or reading a sentence from a book, or answering a question like, "What did you do today?" Then, this part is important. Listen to a native speaker say the same thing. You can use YouTube, podcasts, or English learning apps. Compare your rhythm, your tone, your pronunciation. Don't be hard on yourself. Just notice small things. Maybe you said a word too flat. Maybe your tone didn't rise in a question. That's okay. You're learning. Do this a few times a week, and your brain will start adjusting your speech automatically. You'll begin to sound smoother, more confident, more like a native speaker, without forcing it. Diahar. Repeat your favorite TV scenes. Think of an English show you like, maybe a comedy, a drama, even cartoons. Now choose one scene, short, fun, easy to follow. Listen carefully. Then pause and repeat each line. Copy everything, not just the words, but the speed, the emotion, the intonation. Example, TV. Hey, what's going on? You. Hey, what's going on? TV, not much. Just chilling. You, not much. Just chilling. This is called shadowing, and it's one of the most effective ways to train your brain to speak naturally. It may feel strange at first, but after just a few sessions, you'll notice your speaking becomes more natural without even thinking about it. And the best part? You're learning while having fun. Now here's the most important message of all. Dumber, you don't need to speak perfectly. You just need to keep speaking. That's it. Fluency is not magic. It's not talent. It's not about sounding like a native speaker. Fluency is about confidence. It's about opening your mouth and letting the words come out, even if they're not perfect. Some days you'll forget words. Some days you'll feel stuck. That's normal, but if you keep practicing one sentence at a time, one small habit at a time, you will get better. You already are, so keep going, keep speaking, keep practicing. Use your mirror. Talk to yourself. Record your voice. Repeat your favorite shows. Make English part of your life, not just your classroom. If today's video helped you speak even a little more confidently, give it a like. It really supports the channel and helps more learners like you find this lesson. Share this video with a friend who's also learning English. Maybe you can even practice together. And if you want to keep improving with real conversations, simple speaking tips, and natural American English every week, don't forget to subscribe. And turn on the bellsium. so you never miss a lesson. Tell me in the comments, what was your favorite moment or phrase from today's practice? Was it the mirror talk? The supermarket role play? The intonation tricks? I read every comment and I truly enjoy hearing about your progress.